What is the best way to start losing weight? The best and most effective way to start losing weight is simply to take action. Imperfect, messy, you learn from your mistakes and you just remain consistent. Whatever that might be, that is the best way to start losing weight. Whatever anybody tells you, right? You simply just take actions, you learn, and you just remain consistent. I'm Noah Casella, I'm a registered dietitian. In today's video, we're gonna cover several of the best ways to start losing weight, but more importantly, we're gonna cover some of the obstacles that I see come up time and time again for people that just prevent them from getting the journey started. I can't find the motivation to lose weight. This is something that I hear a lot from people that are trying to lose weight. I just can't find the motivation to even start. This really boils down to the fact that a majority of people don't stop and take the time to think about the reason why they actually want to lose weight in the first place. This is kind of defining your reasoning behind why you're not going to go out to eat with friends, defining your reasoning why you're going to meal prep on Sunday instead of watching the football game, defining the reason why you're going to do tasks and things that align with your long-term health goals, but that might not feel so good in the immediate future. So instead of saying simply, I want to lose weight as the reason why you want to lose weight, maybe go a little bit deeper, saying that, hey, I want to lose weight because I really want to do some self-improvement. I want to make myself a better partner, more attractive to my spouse. I want to be a better, more engaged employee. I want to feel better about myself overall. Those are going to be more powerful reasons that are going to help you along your journey to actually align with your long-term health goals and not fall victim to kind of the immediate gratification of going out to eat or having that donut at work or whatever it might be. So the first step in starting your weight loss journey, I think, is always setting that foundation of what is the reason why you actually want to embark on this journey in the first place. How do I break the cycle of gaining and losing the same 5 pounds over and over again? By focusing on behaviors, strategies, and systems over set goals. This approach is going to allow you to focus on what are the actions that you actually need to take on a daily basis to actually lose the weight that you want to lose. So remember, behaviors, systems over goals. And as part of this section, I'm gonna actually challenge you to write down maybe what are 3 behaviors, systems, strategies that you can do and take action on today that would inevitably get you to your goal eventually. I think this concept is illustrated in the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, so I highly recommend you check out the book if you haven't. How do we overcome this overthinking, overplanning, perfectionism mindset, kind of all or nothing mindset? Well, this is where I like to introduce the concept of the power of one, focusing on one behavior or one habit, one routine that aligns with your long-term health goal. Getting really confident in doing that one habit, behavior, or routine before adding in another one. But then over time, right, knowing that there's a compounding effect of adding and what we refer to as habit stacking, right? Once we start to add in one habit, maybe we start with not eating out for week 1. Week 2, we decide that we're gonna limit soda or alcoholic beverages. Week 3, we say that we're gonna start meal prepping, right? Each one of these behaviors that, right, alone isn't gonna make a huge difference, but compounded on top of each other, we're just gonna start to see more and more and more success as we continue down this weight loss journey. Okay, so how do we stop the self-doubts and the self-criticism, right? That negative talk inside of ourselves. And this is where I like to bring up the concept of treat all of this weight loss journey, all of your attempts at changing behavior or changing habits or changing routines, look at it all as like a science experiment. You're testing to see what works best for you. And right, you might identify that some behavior, some routine, something just does not work for you. And that is 100% okay, right? This is your journey, this is your situation. So knowing that and going into it with an open mind where you're kind of treating it like a science experiment, it's not that, right, there's nothing inherently wrong with you because you couldn't complete X, Y, or Z. It's rather that this system, strategy, or behavior just didn't work for you at this moment, right? You ditch it, you move, you learn from it. For sure, you have to take that piece, you learn from it, then you move on and continue down your weight loss journey. And you pick up another habit or another routine that you can implement on a regular basis. Have you ever heard of the term, right, nature versus nurture? Right, we are a product of our environment, whether we like it or not. And so setting up a good home environment, right? Having healthy foods that are stocked in the refrigerator and the pantry. Also having a healthy environment at work where you have healthy snacks really available for you, or you have a walking path that you can go on during your breaks. And finally, making sure that you maybe have a workout area that's cleared out for you, that's dedicated for working out, and right, it just makes it that much easier to align with your long-term health goals. All because, right, your environment is conducive for these goals. The final way that I'm going to suggest that you begin your weight loss journey is to seek support. That can look a lot of different ways, but seeking support from maybe your friends and family, where you actually talk to them and say, hey, I am embarking on this weight loss journey. I've identified that this is the reason why I want to do it. It's really important to me that I actually achieve this. Seeing that you're really involved in my life, I would like you to support me along this journey, right? That could be a nice communication that you have with close friends or family members. In addition, right, seeking support outside of the household and outside of your friend group. That might look like going to the gym and getting a workout partner or a group class situation that you can go to on a regular basis. That could also look like hiring a coach that you are now talking to on a regular basis that, right, maybe adds some accountability and adds some structure to your plan as well. It could also look like finding support groups, weight loss support groups, or healthy eating support groups, or Facebook pages that align with your long-term health goals. Right? These all are things that are just going to help you shift in that direction of weight loss and align with those long-term health goals. The best ways to start losing weight really do start with identifying the reason why you want to lose weight in the first place. Right? Once we've identified that reason why, we can then focus on what are the behaviors, the habits, and the routines that are actually going to get me to that goal, and really not focusing on that goal, but rather those behaviors, routines, and habits. Rather than trying to pile on all the habits at once, we're going to focus on one at a time until we're really confident in our ability to achieve that one habit, behavior, or routine. Then once we've done that, we can start adding on more and more and more and watching the compounding of those habits over time. We're going to avoid that self-criticism by treating everything like a science experiment, seeing what works, what doesn't work, what we like to do and what we don't like to do, right? We are just figuring it all out, as we all are kind of doing anyway. Next, we're going to set up our environment, whether that's at home or work or a gym situation, where we are going to be set up for success. And finally, we are going to seek out support, whether that is from friends and family, or outside trying to find gym partners or group classes, or actually going out and finding a coach or support groups, right? We are going to seek out support from those around us. If you got something out of this video, definitely go check out how to plan out a dieting phase video. I think that's a really great next step for you. If you've got questions, comments, or thoughts, leave them down below. And if you like this type of content, subscribe for more. And until next time,